Okay, it's real now. It's real now. We are 45 minutes away, everybody, from the launch of Critter number 24. We pushed it back last week because of all the travel I was doing, all the craziness with the hurricanes and so on. I figured, you know what, let's just everybody take a breath and just be prepared for this in all good due time. What's up, everybody? It's me. Tom is back. We're going to talk to you today about Critter a little bit. We're going to show you the campaign wherever you are watching, whether you are on my page, the Big Dog Inc. page, the YouTube channel. The link to this campaign, the landing page is in the description. So as soon as we go live, that link will be taking you right to the campaign. So you can follow along here. If you got any questions as we are showing you what is going on, just stop us and let us know. We're happy to chat with you as well. Who's us? Of course, it's Shawnee.
Good morning. Hello.
What's happening, Shawnee? Shawnee's here. Shawnee got to peruse this campaign last night, so she knows what's going on.
I always enjoy being a little bit of a beta tester. It's kind of fun.
That's right. That's right. Our Patreon members got to see this last night as well. I was still kind of tinkering with it as they were looking at it, but
which is what we do. We go, wait, did you mean to put that there?
yeah. And then I was just adding stuff as they were looking too. So yeah, the only thing that we don't have just yet are the sample pages. Headwind is supposed to be getting me those today. So as soon as we get them, we'll drop them in for you. But the rest is here. The rest is ready to go. Let me give you a couple of updates real quick first. Number one, Critter 23 and the BD 14 anthology are wrapping up letters right now. So we should have those sometime early next week, mid next week, and we'll be right off to print, which means we should have the books, barring complications, towards the end of November, and we'll just jump right onto them, and I'll be just, that'll be my focus at the end of the month, to just knock that stuff out the door. The book fair campaign, those we should have all of the little stretch goals in the books sometime next week, and I'll be shipping those out to you within the next week to 10 days, again barring complications. Within the next 10 days we'll have those books for you and stretch goals, and those will be getting out the door, so we'll be all caught up nice and fresh by towards the end of November. This critter, what you're about to see, will be done by then, and then we'll be leading. That will lead us right into 2025, which will be January, which will be Critter 25, which will be the big dogging 15-year anniversary. And what the hell, man? 15 years of this. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's crazy. Oh my god.
It's a lot. It's a lot. That's a lot.
I know you probably hoped and dreamed, but did you ever actually think that 15 years?
To be honest, it didn't even occur to me that stuff. Like when we were at Aspen, that's when we had our 5-year anniversary, and that's sort of when it kind of kicked in, because that first year we went to San Diego Comic-Con, and they were like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to do anything special? And I'm like, well, it's like it's our 5-year anniversary. I didn't even know what that meant. Like, I said it, but it didn't mean anything to me, like, oh, 5 years, whatever. Yeah. But then they did like an art book while we were there, and that was cool. And then what seemed like an eternity later, we were suddenly at 10 years in 2020. But from that 5 years to that 10 years just felt like a million years, because I was with Aspen at the time and we were traveling all over the place, and it's just like, holy crap, this is actually like 10 years now. But I still feel like that's where we are. I still feel like, I remember when we did the 2020 stuff, like that's not that long ago. But again, it's another 5 years has suddenly gone under the rug. And here we are just about at 15 years. Specifically 15 years for Penny for Your Soul and Critter. Those were the two books that we launched way back in the day, but 15 years for the company as a whole. So, yeah, and it is, and we already have. I'm already working on Critter 25 as we speak. Working on Penny for Your Soul as we speak, with some incredible, wild. How in the world did these happen? Guest star artists, folks that you will know immediately. Some folks you might not know immediately. It just kind of depends on the books that you read. Like because one of these names I mentioned to people, and they're like, "No, I don't know who that is," and I'm like, "Oh, he does this and this and whatever," and they're like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then I was at dinner with Jen King and some of her employees down in Texas the past couple of weeks, and I mentioned that name, and her employee was like, "Oh, what? That's so cool." So, it's all sort of context as to, who some of these guys are. But some of them are name brands that you will be like, I know who that is. And it's going to be super, super cool. So Critter's going to have some of that. Penny for Your Soul is going to have some of that. The final issue of Goth Day is going to have some of that. So we're just lining names up to help this celebration go cuckoo for you all next year, which is going to be a lot of fun. In fact, last night I was up trying to figure out some. I couldn't go to sleep last night. I was like 5 a.m. I could not go to sleep. My brain was just off the charts. It was just spinning with like, let's make plans, let's make plans, let's make plans. Like, why are you laying down? Like, keep making plans. And I just couldn't shut it off. So I was.
I can tell you're a little hyped right now.
It's there's like so much to talk about and like so little that I can talk about. The
old age-old conundrum.
Right. Exactly. So you want to talk, but you want to be careful not to like spoil all the stuff. But I did figure out what will be the BD 15 anthology next year. I did figure that out.
Okay.
And it wasn't what I expected.
As usual.
Even though I'm the one that makes the plans, it was nothing like I expected. I was like, this is crazy. And it went through a couple of incarnations and I was like, yeah, maybe, could be, kind of. And then then like a couple of dominoes just tipped and I was like, oh, that's how we're going to do that. So I will say that BD 15 will move from its usual July spot to basically this time next year. It will be an October Halloween-ish themed thing for you all. So so some of our typical like we do this here things are gonna move around a little bit. Partially just to accommodate what we need to do with like getting the Penny for Your Soul series out and the Final Goth Day. And I have at least one BDI 365 book that is good to go, and all that kind of stuff. But bottom line is we're right on the edge of catching up on these last two campaigns, BD 14 and Critter 23. You guys will have those soonish. You'll have the book fair stuff sooner-ish. And then we'll just have Critter 23 live, and then 24, which is what we're about to show you, and then Critter 25 will start us off in January. Does anyone have any questions, class? After all of that, are there any questions that we need to answer for you, or are you all just here to see the dumb campaign?
I think it's also just for some of us it's early.
It is. Yeah, we got a bunch of watchers. We're getting some folks hitting the like button and so on. So appreciate you. Whoever's watching, do me a favor. Just give us a shout out. Just say hey, hi, hello, how are you? Let me see who's here. If you don't mind, we are going to go ahead and show you the campaign here. If I can get this screen up, we'll start doing a little scroll through here. Again, if you have questions, just let me know.
Throw them out there.
And yeah. And again, the link that you have wherever you're watching, the link that you have in the description has our page, our landing page. But that landing page will be the live link as well as soon as we go live in 35 minutes. So here we go, guys. It is the Critterverse. It is Critter number 24. It is 21 days. It is 3 weeks, not 4 weeks. So, get in. Plus, you want to be in today anyway. Yeah, you want to be in today anyway. Why? Well, we'll tell you why. Wait,
there's more.
Pull this down. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. So campaign contents and all of that, you guys can read all of this on your own. There are some reader reviews in here as well. If you don't know what the heck Critter is or why you should be reading it, the readers are telling you. They're sporadically placed within the campaign here. The second best superhero comic book in the universe. You all know that by now. You can pledge more for one item. Yes, of course. Pick the thing you want, and then it will give you an option for add-ons. There's all kinds of you can add on basically any other thing in this campaign. Plus, there are just some standard add-ons that we'll show you too.
Tom does a lot of work behind the scenes to ensure that all the add-ons are available.
Here is the team. It is all returning. It is myself. It is Carrie Caster. It is Omar and Hedwin Zaldivar doing the art. It is letters by HDE. It is what you have gotten in Critters 22 and 23. It will be so for 24 and 25 as we wrap up what will essentially be volume 6 for us. Here is the quick little cover artist list, but we're going to go a little deeper than that for you, of course. But why do you need to be here on day one? This is why you need to be here on day one. And day one does not mean the first 24 hours, my friends. Day one means the first 12 hours. So 12 noon to 12 midnight. And then these items go poof. All right. Step one is the continuation of our Wizard trading card set. We have been doing these since the beginning of the year. People have really enjoyed them. Basically, they are Wizard magazine mock-up trading cards using our characters, of course, the old school Wizard from when they started back in the day. Of course, we didn't Wizard happened, so we didn't be in the magazine. Boo! But such is life. And so we live vicariously through the nostalgia of it all. So yeah, so this is Mr. Fontaine. How are you? And we have a YouTube watcher. That's
Sweet.
Crazy to me. Crazy to me.
Awesome.
We have YouTube watchers.
Hello.
But welcome, sir. Welcome. If you have questions as we're rolling here, just hit me up. This is the Velvet Fox. This is Critter's mom. As the joke goes, Critter's mom has got it going on. This is the Velvet Fox. This is art done by Mr. Dave Roberts a number of years ago. Dave Roberts was an artist for Marvel, among other things. Mostly I know him from doing the rebooted Mantra series when Marvel purchased the Ultraverse in Malibu back in the day.
Back in the day, good gracious.
Yeah, that's back in the day. Mantra was the only one that really got a hard reboot, like completely different character in the suit and all that. It got a completely different reboot. And I always loved the art. And I managed to find Dave Roberts again. This is pre-existence of BDI because I was getting all these designs done. So I didn't know what I was doing, but I found him somewhere. I think it had to have been on. Oh my God, what did we call that place? DeviantArt? No, not DeviantArt. Digital webbing. I have a sense it had to be digital webbing. And Dave did a number of our character designs for us.
There's a throwback term.
Yes. Including Velvet Fox, including Rookie, including Starlet. So this was his image for the Velvet Fox that has really not changed as she's become, part of the comic book. It's really the same. So we have
it's held up incredibly well, and it's very relevant. It looks great.
Yeah, I mean, it fits everything that we wanted it to fit. The design of it was meant to be very sort of 90s-esque superhero stuff. The whole series is very, spandex and utility belts and whatever. So this was perfect. Yeah, Dave did a great job, and I'm not sure whatever happened to Dave. I haven't talked to him in a long time, so we're going to pay a little tribute to one of our foundation members here. That has gone unsung. So we have our Velvet Fox trading card. Now, this card is free for anyone who pledges for any physical reward today.
The 12-hour today.
That's right. 12-hour today. Noon to midnight. This is not a stretch goal. This is just if you are a backer for physical products of any kind, you will get this card tossed into your reward package. Period. That's it. End of story. At midnight, this goes poof. It is removed from the campaign. No one will know it ever existed except for you because you're going to get the card. That's how that works. All right. Got it? Everybody got that? Michael, you got that? Everybody understand? Okay. Now, here's the other reason you want to be here today. Because day one variant covers have returned. We have a Nosferatu logo cover. This is brand new artist Jonathan Edward Mills, colored by Chuck Obach. This is a color variation as well. It's sort of like it's not really sepia, but it's like a black and white toned cover. You'll see the regular edition as we scroll down. So it's not just the logo cover. It is a color variation as well. It looks badass. Jonathan is one of our brand new artists. And Somebody is messaging the Critter page. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Well, good. Communication, traction. They're watching, they're looking, they're waiting for it.
Yes, that's good. I've completely lost my train of thought now.
Brand new artist.
Jonathan Edward Mills, brand new artist. Yeah, saw some stuff that he did on Facebook, and I was like, "Hey, you want to do a thing?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll do a thing." So this is his first ever cover for us. I'm not entirely sure if he's done it for anybody else. I think he may have. I just saw some pinups that he did, just like drawing like Marvel and DC and stuff, but came out great. Chuck did a great job on it. When you see this cover up close, there's all kinds of like texture in the moonlight and stuff. It's really, really cool. Of course, she is the second best blood-sucking superhero in the universe. That is Nosferatu. Next, we have Catpool, a logo variant. Jimbo Salgado returns. He did a cover for us many years ago for Princesses versus Zombies. Had to get him back. This is such an intense cover. It is wild. This is Catpool hanging off the side of a building. The perspective is just nuts. I love it. Zork has done the colors for this. Of course, you guys know Zork. He did a cover for the BD14 anthology, but he also just does colors. So I tapped him on the shoulder and said, "We need colors, my friend." And here it is. There is the logo edition cover by Jimbo Salgado and Zork. Just remember that for a little while. Just kind of put that in your brain, because. And then we have, of course, the Catgirl of Mars. This is Jose Luis, who has returned and is doing a number of these covers for us. This is part of a series of covers. If you don't have the other ones, they are becoming. All of my groups are now getting messages about this. Okay, what is going on, folks?
You're launching a new campaign. That's what's going on.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Jose has done all of these. If you are missing the first two, well, one of them is out. It is the Clockwork Kitten. That one is released. It's done. That was Critter 22. It is on our web store if you want to get some back issues. Critter 23 has Nosferatu. That'll be coming, like we talked about, towards the end of November. And now we have the Catgirl of Mars, Jose Luis and Elenia DiNapoli. Now, these are day one variants, guys. They are printed to order. Typically, we run into the range of about 20 to 30 copies, and that is all that will exist. Period. End of story. Okay. They will all be serial number 2. So you see where it says limited edition. It'll say limited edition, like 1 of 33, 2 of 33, whatever it is. Right. So when we hit midnight tonight, all of this goes kaput as well. Do not miss your chance to get these books. You have been warned. Catpool, of course, is the second best knockoff superhero in the universe. And Catgirl of Mars is the second best space princess in the universe. Who's number one? It's pretty obvious. It's Princess Leia. But, number one is whoever you want to be number one. Second best is us in all categories, in all genres. We're proving it. It says right there on the book.
It does.
We couldn't say it if it wasn't true. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. No false advertising here.
This is correct. Everything on the internet is true. And guys, we have one more bonus item for you. Now, this is not a day one bonus item. This is a throughout the campaign bonus item. Our friend Rob Multari also has a campaign open right now for his Snowpaw book. Rob and I have done this in the past, and we are doing it again. So there is Iron Butterfly, one of Critter's bad guys, taken on Rob Multari's Snowpaw. This is a mini print, folks, that all you have to do is back Critter 24 and back Snowpaw, and you get the mini print. That's it. Simple. Crossover madness. That's how that works. All right. You got any questions about how to get to Snowpaw? We're going to do actually an update for that once we're live, and we'll give you more specific, details and the link to his campaign and all of that. But we're showing this to you here. Little description of what it is. Friends of Kickstarter. So if you want a free mini print as well, it will be exclusive to the Critter 24 and Snowpaw backers. Okay. Questions so far? Everything's good? think we're good. Sample pages are coming. I'm waiting on Hedwin. We're supposed to have them today. We will drop them in as soon as we have them. We're just waiting on some of the colors that he was working on. And then we're into the covers, guys. Here we go. This is what we're this is the meat. This is the meat of what we're doing. Omar Zaldivar, Gap Melvin. This is the cover we call Dogfight, obviously. So we had hoped to have the BD 14 anthology in your hands a little sooner. So who the hell is Pincher? That's Pincher right there. Pincher's first appearance is in the BD 14 anthology. Spoiler alert. So you'll have that book again towards the end of November. You'll get to see who she is well before you get this book in your hands. But she has made the cover. We have the Clockwork Kitten. We have Pincher. It is the Dogfight cover by Omar and Gat Melvin. That is your standard logo cover, guys. That is your A cover. Remember, all the prices that you see include your shipping as well, right? So it is $25 for this cover. That is it. It is not 25 plus 5 plus 10 plus anything unless you're out of country. I can't do anything for you folks out of country. We have to deal with that. But for those of you in the US, it is that price and nothing more. This is Leo Matos, one of our brand new people. Guys, this is a horizontal cover. So when you get it, just turn it sideways. Turn it sideways.
Got a little action shot going on there.
That's right. Sanju Nivengoon on the colors. This is Leo. This is just like Jonathan. I ran into Leo. I've been watching him on Facebook for a long time. I was like, Leo, it's time. Leo was like, yep, I agree. It's time. And he did a great job. It's fantastic. This thing absolutely glows. I can't talk enough about what Sanju does for his covers and his artists. It really just makes them sing. This is a glorious, glorious cover. This is your Just a Little Critter cover, your standard basic Critter in her regular costume, because the rest of this, we go Critterverse. Another first time BDI artist. This is Larry Tuason, Elenia DiNapoli on the colors. This is a crazy cover. Absolutely insane.
So much detail, so much.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even tell you. Like when I talked to him about this, I was like, look, we got this steampunk superhero, but we don't want to have her in like just normal New York. The city we want to have needs to be like a steampunk city. So just kind of change the designs a little bit, gears, wires, whatever, just make some changes so that it doesn't look just like New York City. And then what does he do? He creates an entire freaking steampunk city. Like everything in there is just ridiculous. It is fantastic. It is amazing. When you see up close, it does say underneath the artist description, it does say underneath under there, After Art Adams. This is a little homage cover.
Nice.
I will challenge you all to figure out what this is an homage from. That is your challenge. That is your homework. Is figuring out where this little homage came from. All right. Clockwork Kitten, $25. Larry Tuason. Nosferatu. Here it is. Here is the standard Nosferatu, guys. This is Jonathan Edward Mills, of course, Chuck Obach. This is the full color edition with the blue moon and et cetera, et cetera. So if you remember the one up top, it was more of the black and white, right? So here is your full blue moon edition, Nosferatu, the Vampire Critter. Jonathan Edwards and Chuck Obach.
Yes.
Catgirl of Mars. Here's the full scale Catgirl of Mars by Jose Luis and Elenia DiNapoli. This is just a gorgeous piece of work. Gorgeous piece of work. This is the third in the series. We still have more of these coming that Jose has done for us. And Elenia is going to be culling them all. So we'll have a nice consistent set through all of them. Then we have Catpool. Do you remember the one we had up top? Catpool. This is a little different. So the one up top, she's upside down. This perspective works kind of in all directions. Regular edition is going to be a little bit darker as well. As you can see, we got a little bit different color scheme. So the day one logo edition is a little bit different from the standard edition that you're going to get here.
The day one logo vision actually broke my brain a little bit. So
yes, which
is cool, but I know, which well, success and congratulations, it worked. So, but I'm tending going more towards the standard regular version because I'm like, my brain handles that better.
Yes.
But that's just me. It's okay. So I'm sure there's many out there who will appreciate having their brain broken by the amazing perspective of the other one.
Yes, I agree. We have another first-time BDI artist. This is Drax Gall, guys. Drax Gall is here with Big Dog Inc. Amazing, gorgeous catnip cover. This is his first time with us. Of course, he's done stuff for Zenoscope and Dan Mendoza and just all kinds of people. I had to reach out to him and finally get him in the BDI family. So he is here. Drax Gall for you.
I was very excited to see him being a part of the BDI family.
For sure.
He's a hoot, and I don't know, you and he are about the same height, I think. He's
yeah?
Really tall, but he's so skinny. He looks taller.
Got it. Then we have the next continuing series of our profiles, not silhouettes, but our profile pictures that MR Gunn has been doing. He's done, I believe, 4 of them to this point. 1, 2, at least 4. And so this will be the 5th. So again, a continuing series. They're all sort of the same profile, different hairstyles depending on the different critter, but it's all of the different critters, the Critterverse. We had the original critter, we had Catnip, we had the steampunk, we had Josie, and we have this one. I believe this is the 5th. And we'll do another one for Critter 25 when we get to January. So this will be a nice, cool set. Now, one of them, the Catnip one, only exists through the AP Exciting Comics issue. So if you didn't get one of those, you got to go to your local comic store and see if they've got one, see if they can order you one. That is where the whole set started. And that one might be difficult to find. So start your engines and go find the rest of these covers. We have Weird Science class. It is Schoolgirl. She's back doing the weird science thing. This is Terry Parr, of course, a new artist ish. He's done a few things for us, but had to get school. Everybody's sort of been vibing on Schoolgirl, so I had to find a way to get her back in here for you guys. So here is Schoolgirl doing the weird science homage pose.
I like his style.
Terry Parr. Oh, he's great. He's fantastic. Yep. Also, remember this too. Remember that. And of course, the Doghouse team up, as voted on by our Patreon members, guys. They were given the opportunity to decide who Critter got to hang out with on this particular cover. This is the 3rd in the series now, and they chose Danica. So it's Las Vegas, it's Sin Kitty, it's Danica, it's lighting dollar bills on fire. This is
kind of obvious.
Yeah, this is Narcio Sousa and Gat Melvin, guys. This is the 3rd in the series. For those that don't know, Penny for Your Soul and Critter exist in the same universe. If you don't know how that works, you need to read volume 3 of Critter, because there is a 2-part crossover in there. And then from that, we go into the Penny for Your Soul Pestilence series, and we start to see more connections from the Critter series moving into the Penny for Your Soul book. So these do actually, this isn't quite as grand a crossover as Critter and Tina or Critter and Blue Jay and so on. This is an actual, really potentially happening thing. So there it is. Doghouse team up. And that's it. That is your 10, guys. That is your 10 covers. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That is your 10 covers. Remember, the day 1 editions are a little bit different, the logo editions. But that is your 10 covers. That is what you have to choose from, or just buy them all. I think just buy them all. But wait, there's more. It's Halloween time, guys, and we have trick or treat mystery envelopes. We did mystery envelopes for the first time for the book fair, and people really enjoyed them. And I was like, all right, well, let's try that, because we've been doing these mystery boxes for a while, which have been fun to do. But I thought maybe we would just simplify a little bit as we round out the rest of the year. And we're going to do mystery envelopes once again, trick or treat mystery envelopes. So all of these covers are going to be serial number to 33 copies. So there's going to be 99 total of all of them available. Yep. When you order one, they are $40 per envelope. When you order one, you're going to get one at random. We're going to have all 99, and I'm just going to go zoop, and we're going to put one in your rewards pack, and off it goes to you. We do have the opportunity for you to simply buy into all three, but we're only making 20 of those packs available. So once those 20 are gone, then you can still take a shot at getting all three if you want to buy 3 mystery envelopes, but they're all going to be sort of just randomized, so there won't be any guarantees. So if you want the guarantee, you know what to do.
Go for the whole shebang.
You know what to do. And here they go. So all of these are variant versions. They are not just recolored. They are actually patch variants. So we have Jonathan Edward Mills and Nosferatu, of course, still Chuck Obach on there. These will all be completely virgin covers as well. So there is Nosferatu. We have the Catnip Trick or Treat in her pink spots by Mr. Drax Gall. And we have Kitten. Of course, Schoolgirl was once Kitten. I had to bring it back to the olden days. So Kitten is here in her old school perfection costume with the pumpkins.
So cute.
Kitten Trick or Treats. So one of 33, guys, 33 of each of those. $40 per envelope, or like I said, you can buy all of them in one shot at a little bit of a discounted price as well, and just get them all. But we only have 20 of those available. Okay. It's all right. Combo rewards. If you just need to catch up on the book, we got you. It's here. All the last 4 issues are here. We have the Paradox Paradigm. These are all books that are long out of print, but we have the digital set for you to get if you want to read the sort of expansion of the Critterverse. We have the complete set in both digital only and physical / digital because of the Paradox Paradigm. So you'll get all the trade paperbacks, all 4 issues plus Paradox in the physical digital version, or you can get the digital only, however you want to do all of that. And then we have the 9 Lines combo. Again, you get all 10 9 Lives plus, not all 10 covers, all 10 covers. Again, add a little bit of a discount. Remember that $200 also includes your shipping. So there's that nice special deal for you as well. And then we have the team up set. If you just want to grab some of the back issues, I have a handful of each of those previous back issues for the team ups. You can just grab all 3 team ups. Poof, get all 3 team ups, just like that.
That easy.
Yep. And then we have specialty covers, guys. Of course, holofoils and metals are available for many of these covers. If you like the fancy stuff, these are printed to order. Metals are a minimum of 10. We always have a minimum of 10 on metals just because that's how we have to do it. But generally speaking, these are all just printed to order. Again, we usually land somewhere in the area of 20 to 30 copies. So they are very, very limited, very low print runs. And if that floats your boat, we have the fancy stuff for you as well. All right. We do have Critter action figures. If you're a toy collector, if you want to have something really crazy cool, we still have action figures. You can get them. And then there's the Big Dog Inc. Universe. These are all add-ons, guys, things you can add on to your Critter rewards. We have the Iron Butterfly special one-shot issue with the origin and the reprinting of her first appearance. We have the, I don't have many of these left. These Ukaleek books are just about gone. Ukaleek's Alien Abduction Day. We have a handful of these remaining. The BD13 anthology we have. Goth Day Catch Up. If you want to catch up on Goth Day before we have our final issue next year, we've got you there. The Marie Antoinette combo set. If you like a little historical fiction. Penny for Your Soul, Volume 1. again, try out the series before we get to the 15-year anniversary next year. Our shark book, From the Water, it's only an island if you look at it from the water. This is a little 8-page preview book that you can get, and Sand and Scales, also an 8-page preview book. And then at the bottom, there's all of our social media. So wherever you do the social media,
there you are.
That's just click on whatever you want on those, or all of them, or whatever you want to do, and join. Now, Patreon at the bottom. If you are a Patreon member, you get what is called Patreon perks. Yep. If you're a Patreon member and you back Kickstarter campaigns, you get Patreon perks. They have been primarily in the past original art sketch cards, which I just found 2 stacks of those things that I didn't even know that I had, which was great.
Hidden gems. I love
it. There's like a stack by Stevie Zane and a stack by Jason Hare. And I'm just like, okay, I'm set on these for a while. That's good.
Yep.
But we've also done in the past some metal cards. So we did like a nice 3-piece metal card set for the video games day that our Patreon members got.
That was really cool.
Yeah. And then for the book fair, we have the metal Lamborghini card of Blue Jay and Critter. So they're getting that metal card as a Patreon perk. All you got to do is back the campaigns and be a Patreon member. You get those perks. So click Patreon, join Patreon. There are other bonuses that happen within Patreon. Like we talked about, you guys get to vote on things that happen within the books, vote on names, vote on characters, all kinds of bonus stuff. So click on Patreon, go join Patreon, and check out all the perks that come with it just for being on Patreon. All right. So that's it. That's your campaign, folks.
There we go.
It's as simple as that. Anybody have any questions? We have a lot of people watching. Guys, we have any questions happening here today? Please hit me up. Everybody say hello. Tell me who's here. The watcher number is crazy. So hit us up if you got any questions. We're going to launch this thing in about 7 minutes.
Are you going to wait until after you launch to talk about Snowpaw, or are you going to do that now?
We just did talk about Snowpaw.
I know, but how to find them? Because
all you guys have to do right now, the easy way to do this is just go type Snowpaw into Kickstarter and you will find it. It's right there. But once we're live and we're done with all of this, I'm going to make a specific update to the campaign once we're live, to say, like, here, if you want that Snowpaw, bing, because I can't drop a link right now while we're doing all of this. Right. But it's very easy. If you just want to go search, do a general search, Snowpaw, you will find Rob Moltari's live campaign, which I believe is almost funded. And he did an update on his yesterday, I think, talking about this. So,
So the reason I asked is because I double checked, because he's doing Nightwolf number 9.
Oh, it's Nightwolf? Oh, see, he put Snowpaw on this, so I assumed it was Snowpaw.
No, it's Nightwolf number. That's why I was confused, because I'm like, I don't think he has a Snowpaw campaign out.
Okay, so. He confused me then. He threw a zinger at me. So it's Nightwolf, guys. Yes. It's so Nightwolf. So I'll fix that in the campaign. So it's Nightwolf, and again,
that's why I was like,
yeah,
if there's something I don't know about.
Yeah, we'll make that update. Okay. We'll make that update for in the actual updates. But
But it sounds like the crossover print is for his Snowpaw character.
Correct.
So,
yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But it's his Nightwolf 1 through 9 campaign.
But it's Nightwolf 1 through 9. Beautiful. There we go. Good to go. Yeah.
I thought I was losing my mind.
Yeah. So again, guys, day 1 stuff, you're going to get the trading card. You have the opportunity to get the logos, all printed to order, right? Groovy. Yep.
Groovy.
And there you go. There's all the stuff. You guys can go check this out at your leisure. We got about 5 minutes and we're going to, my computer's going to die. Plug in, man. Plug in. Power. Okay. So we're going to launch this in about 4 minutes now. Remember, you have noon to midnight for all of the day 1 stuff, and then it goes away. We of course have stretch goals planned for you. So if we manage to hit some stretch goals today, we will unlock those babies for you. There is also a surprise coming during the campaign. That's all we're going to say. There's something else on the way. At the right time, at the right place, you all will be informed as to how that is, what's going to happen there. But the bulk of the campaign is here. Again, as soon as Headwind drops me some pages of the colors, we'll drop those in for you as well. But that's it. I mean, we're basically ready here. Like I said, I was getting all kinds of messages from like the Critter page and where did the other one come from? The Vote Independent page. We getting messages from just it's crazy all of a sudden. So people are paying attention, which is great. I appreciate you all. That's awesome. Love it. It's the way we do Catterday here. So let me exit the preview. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Nightwolf. For those of you kind of watching the show, Nightwolf is in there. But again, all you have to do is type in, not Snowpaw, type in Nightwolf, and you'll find it that way as well. But we will drop the link into the updates here as soon as we're done with the live thing, so you guys have a little easier just click and go aspect to it.
I did drop it into the chat on one of the pages. So
yep, it's out there. It's out there. So it's ready to go. This is what it looks like, guys. This is what it looks like.
The so exciting Kickstarter.
I'm ready to launch. We click it. I've read all of the details and so on. Yes, we have. And then we wait for 2 minutes to make you guys just be like, hey, just can't you just like click it, Tom? Well, we can. But we're not going to. Yes, Burlesque Marketing. That's correct. Right. This is how we do things. Freddie understands. Freddie understands. Yes. Yep. So we've got about 90 seconds, guys. Anybody got any final questions? Again, before we got a ton of people watching, which is great. Thanks for hanging out with us on Saturday, guys. And we're going to hang out here a little bit more too before we bail out on you and give you your Saturday. But if you have questions, let me know. Got questions about the artists, about any part of the project, anything else? We are here to discuss it with you. 1 minute to go, 60 seconds, and we push go dog go, go dog go. So this what we're doing here is when we get to January with Critter 25, that will be the wrap up of Critter Volume 6. Volume 6. It will be the first of our series to complete a Volume 6. Penny will be right behind that next year, and then in 2026, Critter's coming right back. Big year for Critter and the Critterverse in 2026, guys. I can't wait to tell you what the hell is going on with all of that.
Now the reason why Tom's brain is going.
Oh my god! Yeah, we've been putting this together for a little while. It's going to be a ton of fun in 2026, and we'll do Volume 7, guys. It's noon. It's launch. Says drum roll. I never noticed it say drum roll before, and it's live. And it's live, just awesome. Like that. It is live. Oh, let me get this dumb stuff out of here. Why can't I get rid of this now? I can't get rid of this now. Oh,
you never know.
Dumb Kickstarter. Dumb Kickstarter. I can't get rid of that dumb thing.
Always.
Well, all right, you have to look at that side thing, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. We used to be able to turn that part off. But there we go. We are live. I'm going to post a little live thing on the Facebook as well, and we will then come back and chit chat a little bit. I already see a goof that I made. But Not
I
a
was
big
probably
deal.
not as on the ball in my proofreading as I
Just
normally am.
it was just a little a weird description thing.
Okay.
Had a weird little typo in it, but that's okay. It's fixed. It's done. It's handled.
Okay, it's good.
It's handled.
It's handled.
Don't even worry about it. It's handled. Yeah, boy.
I made it as number one for the first time in a very long time.
Were you number one?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what happened?
That's happened.
Awesome.
I don't normally worry about it, but I figure if I can get it, it's always a fun thing. So, because usually because of lag times, others manage to sneak ahead of me, which is totally fine. Again, as long as I get what I want off the campaign, I'm pretty happy. So.
Let's see here. 24. Yeah, my phone is blipping all over the place with updates. I like that it's finally got the updates happening again, because for a while that was not happening on my phone. I never really got like any awareness that, like, hey, somebody pledged for your thing. But the app just got like a weird update that just like took that away. I don't understand.
Yeah, I think I heard somebody else talking about that too, and they said it was like, what, WTF?
Yeah, just weird choices they make with this app. So
it's kind of like at my work, whenever they do updates to our operating system, it's like they say, we did some upgrades, it'll be great. I'm like, yes, every time they upgrade something else breaks that they don't apply. So we're going doing work and we're like, wait, why doesn't this work anymore? Technology.
Yeah, guys. Oh, this is like confusing. Like, what is going on? Okay, there we go. Got it. All right. So
welcome to the top club, top 5 club, Michael.
second or third, excellent. Yes, this is not updating. Come on, you gotta. If we have this thing live, you gotta update, you dumb thing.
You're asking an awful lot from.
I know technology. I just need you to work. Like just work.
Technology. I don't know, Tom. You have high expectations. Come on.
Good God. We are live. Do. Get it. Post it.
Get it out there.
Yeah, get it out there, guys. If you do us the favor and post that link as well, post it around.
Share it around.
Yeah, share it around. Post it around. Help us kind of spread the word. What is going on here? They've changed this back end on me. Like, oh my God, what is happening right now? What is happening right now?
Heaven forbid they make it easy on you.
Yeah. Michael, you were number three. Number three. Mr. Dimicelli, how are you? And the snow pause. Got the snow pause. Yep. Got the whole thing. Yeah, that's great, guys. Appreciate it. So anyway, if you would do us a favor and spread the link around before you go about your day, we appreciate it. Drop it on the groups that you hang out in. We'll be spreading it around as well here. Once we're done with this live show, we're going to plan to do some live shows with some of our artists along the way. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. Remember, you got 3 weeks. So this ends on November.
I think it's the 9th, isn't it?
3 weeks. The 9th, November 9th. Yes, November 9th. And
Good, into my next pay period, so that helps.
go. Yeah. Yeah, we've moved stuff around a little bit. We generally kind of try and like usually launch on like the first Saturday of the month. And then just finish before the month is ended. But I've had some people tell me like about those pay periods, and I'm like, well, we could. I mean, if I just moved it a week, we would like be shifting our time, for people into different, segments of the month, and that might actually work out. So I'm like, yeah, I have no problem tinkering around with that. So we'll see how that plays out, and if that works for you guys, then I don't see any reason why we can't, just do a little modification with everybody. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Of course, I am one of the oddballs, so it's
no, it's not even that you're like the oddball. I mean, people get paid, generally like, the 1st and the 15th or whatever. So if it makes sense to just move it down so that the second pay period or whether is more valuable to people to be able to use, then okay, that's fine. It's for me, it was always more just sort of like an OCD thing. Like, I want to start the first Saturday of the month. Like, I have to start there, and then like it's like but
we did it, folks. We're messing with Tom's OCD.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah, like July was already goofy for me because that first weekend is usually like a 4th of July type of weekend, and I'm like, well, I don't want to necessarily like launch in that time frame. Right. So I had, I pushed it back just for that alone. But yeah, it's like every time I want to do these things, I'm like, yeah, like first Saturday.
Which makes sense. I do understand because it's nice. It's consistent, easy to remember.
There is that consistency too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I mean, I feel like
from a funding issue, we appreciate your willingness to kind of negotiate
to be itchy for a while.
Exactly.
to help out with things. So
I'll send you some chamomile, lotion.
Yeah, God help me when I have to launch something at like the end of the month. Oh, geez, it'll kill me. It'll kill me. Okay. It will just break me down. Guys,
we'll reserve that for when we really want to, fuck with you. So.
Guys, it's been 9 minutes. We're already almost at $1,000. We're doing the thing here. Any Halloween plans, Shawnee? It's 2 weeks out, less than 2 weeks out.
Yeah, it's been kind of a rough month for us, so I'm not sure. We won't be doing anything too spectacular.
No parties in the area that we're doing. Just handing out the candy.
Gonna hand out some candy and lay low.
Do you get kids where you're at?
We do. It's as the years go by, it's kind of tapered as the neighborhood grows up. but yeah, we traditionally, there's still a few with some younger kids out that make the circuit, so we get a few.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. So it's always fun.
Yeah, where I am, there's nothing that happens down here.
Well, yeah, you're kind of.
I am. Yeah, we are backwoods, like horror style stuff. Like if you walk down this thing at night, it's like, yeah, you're in a horror movie. So
appropriate for you.
Yeah. So I get it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And most of the people that are here over the summer, most of them are just gone. Because it gets cold and they're all bailing out to Florida or whatever.
They're all the fair weather folks.
Literally, quite literally fair weather folks. Can't handle a little cold.
Time to go.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's like 60. It's freezing out here. What's going on?
I know. I know I live in California, so I can't say a whole lot, but that is funny because it's like seriously, people. That's not.
Yeah. I don't know.
I guess if you can and it makes you happy, I guess so.
Yeah.
What do I know?
I don't know. I don't know. What do you know?
I know lots of things. I also know I can't afford 2 houses in 2 different states. So.
Well, yeah, there is, of course, that.
So hence I deal with the weather I get. Oh, he's adopted the pen and mouth so he doesn't lose it.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
You still lose it.
That doesn't help. Yeah, that's anybody who watches our shows, our live shows on the Comic Book Shopping Network knows that does not help.
Yes.
might help
Eventually, we kind of have a running tally of how many times Tom loses his pen.
For a moment in time, it might help for a second, but
then you take it out because you have to talk.
Yeah, basically that's what happens. It's like this, and I put it down, and where's my pen? And then it's gone. Yeah. Every now and then it'll make it into my pocket or something, but
That's a rare occasion.
Yes. Incidentally, we will be back starting Sunday. We'll be back for our live shows. Comic Book Shopping Network here on Facebook. Comic Book Shopping Network, CBSN, guys, go join the group. It is a group. We do live sale shows basically every day. I do shows on Sunday and I do shows on Wednesday. I've been doing a lot of buying at these cons that I've been at. So we've got tons of new stuff that we're going to start showing you on Sunday, tomorrow.
More fun random boxes. I love it.
Yes. Yeah. Great fun stuff. And then Wednesdays we generally do primarily Big Dog Ink stuff. So if you're looking for back issues, you can of course go to the website bigdoginc.com. We have back issues there, but we also do stuff on Wednesday nights on the Comic Book Shopping Network, and
Wednesday nights have the bonus of sometimes you can do combo orders. You can get some deals and everything else if you want to combo up some stuff.
That's right.
Hard to do on the website.
That's correct. Yes. Yeah. And when we do the live shows, we'll often have those like onesie twosie things that come up. Like if I just have one copy of something, I'm not really going to put it on the website, but it'll either come to us for the cons, those really rare items, or we'll put them up on the live show. So
every now and then we get a big deal book or a big boy book, and it's like woohoo.
Yes. Yeah. Somebody, so it didn't even make it to the show. One time somebody asked me about the Critter #4 Spider-Man homage. And I was like, dude, I have one that's going on the show tonight. And he was like, no, I want it.
No, it's not.
So it went out. It went out the door. So
congratulations to them. That is an incredibly hard to find edition. So
Oh yes. And if you do find it, it's got a price tag on it.
Yep.
Definitely has a price tag on it for sure. So I just got a message from Rob and all of that stuff.
Hi, Rob.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, guys, we are already almost at a grand. We are 15 minutes in. Again, do us the favor, if you would, post the link around wherever you do your social medias. As soon as we get funded, we will we'll make you know. We'll let you know. We'll do a little update for you, let you know. But it's time for me to get busy.
Do a little Snoopy dance.
Yep. Time for me to get busy posting that link around. Get our email blast going out, all that kind of stuff. So appreciate you all for hanging out with us. If you have any questions, if you're on YouTube, I can't help you, but if you're on Facebook and you get questions, you can always just message me, hit me up, tell me, hey, what's going on with this and that and the other thing. And then we'll help you out.
Well, the YouTubers can go through Kickstarter. So.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. If you have questions, you can do it right through Kickstarter. That is correct. I always forget about that. Usually the messages that I get on Kickstarter are like, oh, hi, I'm a person who wants to help you, like, promote your stuff, through Fiverr and all. I'm just like, oh my God. Stop it, go away. But yeah, you can send me messages there, and I will see them, and
Or you can be like Michael, who has it on both. So
yeah, if you got both, Facebook is just more direct because it comes up on my screen like bloop, Michael has messaged you. I'm like, oh, okay, there.
Tom lives on Facebook pretty much.
Yes. I know a lot of people don't, but it is the most ease of use platform that there is out there. So for messaging and all that kind of stuff.
Here's Rob.
Just hit me up. Here is Rob. Rob, of course, is the creator of Nightwolf and Snowpaw, and that
I think he meant to say good luck, but we'll take good lunch too.
Good lunch. Lunch is coming.
I like it.
This is what we talked about, guys. This is the mini print right here, Iron Butterfly and Snowpaw. It is part of the Nightwolf campaign. However, I kept telling you it was the Snowpaw campaign, but it's the Nightwolf campaign. We're going to drop the direct link in there for you as an update to our campaign, so you can have that direct access. But if you basically the gist of it is back Critter, back Nightwolf, get the free mini print with Iron Butterfly versus Snowpaw. That's how it works. And of course, we have all of our day one books, guys. All the day one books are here, as well as, remember, if you're a day one backer, you get the automatic Wizard trading card, just like that. Okay. You got it. You got it.
Good.
There we go. See, this is Freddie knows what's going on. Freddie knows how to do this.
Yep. Exactly. Free stuff.
Dun, 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 dun.
Same. I backed both. I get free stuff. I'm excited.
Awesome. That's it. That's it. It's as simple as that, guys. Simple as that. And remember, if you join Patreon as well, there is more bonus stuff.
More free stuff.
Yeah. Patreon perks, and of course, Patreon specific offers that we do in the campaign, or in the I don't know what you call it, in the website. There's special offers, and there's also, depending on which level you are, there's a $5 level, there's a $10 level. The $10 level gets even more bonuses. So just go have a peek at Patreon, guys.
Check it out. See what you think.
That's correct. That is correct. That is correct. So, guys, we're going to let you go here so we can start our marketing push for all of this. We will check back in with you later, see where we're at, and again, like I said, we're going to try and do some live shows with some of our artists as well. Mike,
that'll be a lot of fun.
What are you doing, Mike? What are you doing, Mike? What's happening, Mike?
Hello and goodbye. Exactly.
Hello, goodbye. Mike,
he's got it down. He knows.
We all know what Mike's going to buy on this campaign. He's getting that Danica cover. We know what's happening. Like, we know you. We know
and love you. All good.
Okay, guys, we're bailing out for real. Again, we're going to try and do some live shows with some of our artists throughout the 3 weeks that we have for this campaign. There is one more thing that we'll be doing along the lines. Keep your eyes open for that. We'll give you some heads up, but there is a little bit more happening. And I think we just hit $900. Let's see if that updates. So you're going to update for me. There we go. Boom, $900 on the dot. Moving along, guys.
Nice.
And we just cracked 1,000. We're going to let you watch it happen. Backer 16. Boom. There it is. Just cracked 1,000, guys. We are well on our way.
Yes.
Mike did, in fact, just send me a picture, so I'm going to go look at that. Thanks for chilling out with us, guys. We'll see you maybe tonight. We'll come back and do a little more chit chat with you. We'll see. I'm going to talk to some of our artists and see who wants to come say hello, and particularly some of the new guys that might want to introduce themselves to you. Yeah. And then we'll see what we can do today as far as stretch goals. Again, please share the link. Put it in your group.
Sharing is caring.
That's right, guys. Shawnee, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you.
Always fun.
And guys, we'll see you along the interwebs. Bye for now.